Hi guys, I'm Andy and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, we have the Palette Takeover. This is a collab with Dami and DW, who will be listed in the description box, of course. We each chose one shade from both of these palettes. We have the ABH Subculture and the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette to create a look. Of course, this is the look I created. So if you want to see how we got here, the shades we chose, and just some fun ramblings from me, let's get into it. So this will be the look that we will be creating together, but first, some details. Hopefully this isn't too jarring. These are the shades that the three of us picked. We each picked one shade from each palette. So DW chose from the Subculture palette. She chose Rowdy, which is this purpley black shade here. And then from the Blue Blood palette, she chose Ice Tray right here. So, and that is this blue shimmer. Then Dami picked, and she chose Mercury from Subculture, which is this like taupey grayish. And then she chose Entitled, which is this teal shimmer from Blue Blood, which is that teal shade there. And so then because of those two, because I chose last, I ended up choosing the shade Electric right here from Subculture because I wanted an inner corner shade. And it's got like a green flip. And then I wanted a teal matte to go with the blue shimmers. So I picked Flourishing. So, yeah. That is that. I'm so excited to see what the other two ladies do for looks. Everything else that's on my face is always in the description box. Julep Shadow Stick in the shade Desert Matte for my eye primer. I'm honestly going to be sad when this is gone. I'll probably pick it up again in this shade because it's the perfect shade for me. I have so little left. And the only reason I'm trying to use this up so quickly is because, like, I've never used a shadow stick up. And I just want to do it. I'm so thrilled. But normally I come on here and we do the eye look together, and then I'm like, I'm going to go do the other eye off camera. Well, this time I already did the other eye off camera. So now I already know what we're doing, and we can just get to doing. And I like how this turned out. I think that it's nice. So I'm going to start with Flourishing, the matte tealy shade. And I'm just going to work on building that up in my crease. And kind of fluffing it up. Any excuse to help me try to get closer to pans in my Blue Blood palette, I was happy to have. Especially when other people pick the shades that I'm using in this palette, that honestly helps. Because there are some months that I go really hard in using my Blue Blood palette and incorporating it into looks. And then there are other months where I'm just like, nope, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to use it. I'm over it. Which is kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm kind of over it. But it's ebbs and flows. It's such a beautiful palette, and I really do love it, but I don't love this shade, personally. It's so hard pressed. So you really have to layer it to, like, get what you want out of it. And I don't like that, but it's pretty once it's on. So then I'm going to go into Mercury, the taupey grayish. And we're just going to put that out here in the outer corner and bring it into like my eye socket. So I've had this Subculture palette for a while. I did not get it when it launched. I don't know the whole controversy that's behind this palette. I just think it's a beautiful color story. I got mine from TJ Maxx. But even still, I have had it for a couple years now. And this is the first time I've used it in a while. And I'm really, really sad to say that the quality is crap compared. The shades are patchy. Like, these mattes, they're basically exploding. And like, yes, AB8 shades are known to have a lot of kick up, but it didn't used to do this. Like, it's literally flaking and like crumbling almost. So now I'm going to take Rowdy, that like purple shade, and this one is so pretty. I'm going to put that on the edge of the grayish. And I don't want to get rid of it because it's such a beautiful color story, but like, it's time. She has served me well. She's done what I've needed her to do. So after this, I'm going to declutter the Subculture palette, and that makes me really, really sad. It honestly does. So if we have a replacement for this color story, if anyone knows, because I don't really want that Makeup Revolution palette again. I feel like someone's moving in because it sounds like there's an elephant in my hallway. So, but yeah, if we have any replacements, I would love to know. So then I'm going to take Rowdy on the lower lash line, then Mercury, one second. They were getting new furniture delivered. That's why it was so loud. Oh, cat hair. And then I'm going to take Flourishing to blend the lower lash line out. So I had a rheumatologist appointment today. And I now get to go see orthopedics. Yay! I get another shot in my knee. Because I have rheumatoid arthritis in my joints, but my knees are horrifically bad. Like, I don't have a lot of cartilage left in my knees. So, NYX Glitter Glue. We're going to do, it's basically, the way they explained it to me, it's like a liquid cartilage injection. It's not a cortisone shot. I've done those. They do nothing but spike my blood sugar. And yeah, we're going to try that. But she wanted ortho to do it because they can do it assisted with like either ultrasound or x-ray to make sure it really gets in the joint. The problem, I'm very nervous, for me, is the last time I saw ortho, the same doctor, so I'm going to take Ice Tray, then Entitled, then Electric. He was extremely rude to me granted, this was 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I think she said I saw him in 2023 or 2022. I can't remember, but he was very mean. I saw him when I very first got diagnosed with arthritis and was having knee pain. And he was basically just like, hey, you need to lose weight and have knee surgery eventually. Have a good day, bye. Wouldn't do anything, wouldn't help with anything, just... And granted, if he couldn't, that's fine, but he wasn't nice about it either. He had no bedside manner. He was a dick about it. And if you're plus size, if you've ever been fat, overweight, if you've ever been anything, you understand that, like, I understand being fat does not help arthritis, but I can't just magically poof and go get weight loss surgery tomorrow and be able to have knee replacement surgery. Also, even when I get my weight loss surgery, I'm not going to just go out and have knee replacement surgery. We are trying to push that off as far as humanly possible. I just hope that this appointment goes well. And he just does what my rheumatologist is asking him to do, and that's it. That there's no further conversation, because I don't need orthopedic for anything. I think that's so pretty. I was nervous that the gold was going to clash, but because it has that little bit of green, I think it looks so nice. So yeah, unfortunately, she is going to go. Makes me so sad. So sad to see her go. And we didn't hit any new pans, but the dip on Ice Tray specifically is getting there. And I do like that shimmer. So. But as you can see, like, Flourishing still looks like it's never been touched a day in its life. I am going to really quick go finish my final touches, lipstick, mascara, and all of that. And I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. We're done. And that is the 2 palette takeover. I think the look came out nice. I really do. I think the color story pulled together very, very well. I think these color stories, come on, complement each other very nicely, actually. I took a gamble with picking electric, and I think it paid off. I think all 3 of us are going to use it as an inner corner highlight, but we'll see. I'm very excited to see what the other 2 ladies do. I wish I had hit a pan in Ice Tray. That's the one I'm closest out of the 3 we used today. I don't think I'm ever going to hit a pan in Flourishing, and I don't know if I'll hit a pan in Entitled. I don't love Entitled, but Ice Tray I do like, and it's got a pretty good dip on it. And like I said, I am very sad that this is going to go. I did really love this palette, but she has served her time. I have used her pretty well. I know it doesn't look like it, but I did use it quite a bit for my collection prior. So that is going to do it for this palette bingo. I would love to see more of these in the future. If any ladies would like, or people in general, any human beings would like to collab on any palette bingos with any of the plethora of palettes I have in my collection, just message me, comment on here, message me on Instagram, do any of the things, send a pigeon. You know, I can send you my list of palettes, and we can figure out something. I would love to. I love doing these. And that's going to do it. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. The other 2 ladies will be in the description box, of course. Their Instagrams, their YouTube, and the like. So please go check them out. If you hear from their channel, hello, please say. I would love it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.